Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we were swimming around on the ocean floor with our pick, and we were gathering clay because we were making some more water bottles, and my brain wanted to do the maths last time and just didn't for some reason. It does that occasionally, so we had 4 water bottles, which is 5 times 4 because they hold 5 servings. So yeah, 5 servings per water bottle. 4 water bottles means 20 servings of water. And we effectively doubled that by building another 4. So we have 8 water bottles and 40 units of water, which is good. But considering that you have 7 units of water, which you can use in a day, if you stay awake, you'll use all 7, or it seems that you'll use all 7, but if you go to sleep, then you will only use, 5.5? Yeah, that's how that works. So you can save a little bit of water by, being asleep. So we made those, and the previous episode, what we did was we built more water stills. And more water stills mean that, if we drop down here, the main problem now for exploring is not having enough water on us. It is in fact having the ability to carry loot from various islands back home. So we have our raft. It is a fairly big raft. It's still fairly maneuverable given that we have the sideways sails and the forward sails and the motors and everything. So we can carry 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 crates back and forth across the ocean. But wait, there's more. Yeah, the raft is now the limiting factor. What's more, my dude? Well, we built a bunch of extra water stills, but they are kind of a mess. Considering how our house looks, how beautiful the whole building is, because we've gone and built the thing above ground. If you're joining us for the first time, it's just easier to build it up in the sky. There's no rocks or trees or anything to get in the way. And because we're on a custom island with a river, we can just drop from our bedroom into the sea and not break our legs. Not often break our legs. Yep, one of our getaway sticks has been broken because we keep accidentally falling off in little holes here and there on the house. Which means that we're never going to be a ballet dancer, which is a shame because ballet dancers are absolutely ripped. They're absolutely hench. The strange thing about ballet... Oh, there's a crab there. Strange things about ballet dancers that no one thinks about is those guys are incredibly strong. Like, terrible feet. The feet are completely messed up. I'm going to have to deal with the crab, aren't I? But as far as physical fitness goes... yeah, just crazy strong. So I'm going to biff the crab up. There we go. And that's you dealt with. Good, excellent. The other thing that I'm going to do is expand this area sideways a little bit. We're going to have a bit of a problem because these trees and things are going to be in the way. So maybe we keep some of these, keep some of these walls around the outside. Although they don't seem to be stopping the crabs from getting in. The crabs ignore foundations. They are fine with the walls, but as far as the foundations go, crabs ignore them. They also ignore cocoa bushes. So the idea is we extend sideways and then maybe down towards the water and put all of our water stills in here. Just have a little corral of water stills instead of having them all kind of around this area and in the sea, like when the tide comes in. Some of these stills are actually underwater. So what I'm going to do is turn around and whip out the old axe and give... what I'm going to do is drain the water first. We're not going to lose that resource and make sure the fuel is gone, which it is, and now we're going to give a little tap and a tap. Good. The other thing I'm going to need to do is get some bricks. Now we have 4 bricks on the floor, but because this is the PC version of the game, the Steam version of the game, and the bug that hasn't been fixed is the tile corner of your house can just be hit over and over again. And if you have full resource gathering skill, then it just refunds you the full value of the corner of the roof. But it never seems to break it. The only way to break it, the only way to get rid of it is to go into your save game, into the JSON file, and actually find the entry for the roof and just kind of delete it from there, which is not optimal. The game has some issues, some bugs, some quirks, but I mean, we love it. It's fine. I do like the game. We're going to need some, there we go, hammers. So we'll grab the hammer. In fact, what I'm going to do is put the PP in there. Put the lantern in there, maybe? No, we should be okay. We should be okay. So we'll grab a bunch of stuff from here. Let's just stack that. And let's see what we got. Why does it insist on putting one on my shoulder? Interesting. So we have 4, 8, 12. So we have enough for 3 foundations. The plan is to make the foundations go sideways, but wait, there's more. Why is there always more? There's always more. Because the water stills are a little bit of a pain in the bottom. Like, seriously, a pain in the bottom. Check this out. So, if we go to water still, and we run back over here, we're going to be doing a lot of running backwards and forwards. I apologize. We can't put them on a foundation or a floor. It can go here, 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 not here, not here. It has to be kind of level. So there's plenty of places over here that we can do it, but the places that I kind of want to have the stills, well, don't really work. So we have to work out a way of doing it. I think it's going to be sort of, yeah, we can't have it in the sea either. It's so picky on where we actually put the stills. So you can't put the stills underwater. You used to be able to put campfires underwater. That was a fun one. So we have to come out a little bit. So we're going to have to put in at least one foundation. And it is going to chew up the area that we can use by doing this. Now we can put a foundation here, here, and I don't know if we can get away with one here and then still go down towards the sea. So we could probably try that. I don't think we can. I think this is just going to mess us up a little bit. Maybe if we get rid of that. Okay, fine. We can't test that theory. Okay, fine. What we'll do is we'll run back. Grab ourselves all the components for a water still, which is on the floor, and it's easy to have on the floor because, well, my inventory is not exactly the best. The reason it gives us the opportunity to build part of a roof is because, as you may or may not have seen, the roof is not on fire. No, because we've got the hammer out, which is why it's giving us building options. So I'm just gonna nudge us backwards and forwards until it goes green. It's literally just hunting pixels at this point. Okay, that one can go there. And we will use that as the starting position. We do need a few more bricks just to see if we can actually build down towards the coast. Let's grab you and then see what we can do here. Leap over that and then that. There's a pile there. Oh, we can. Yeah, even... Alright, yeah, even with that thing in the way. Well, I'll harvest it, but it's always going to be a bit of a problem. I didn't put that in my pants! Nobody said, oh, you should put that right in your pants. Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, it's different. This is British pants, not American pants, which is wholly different. What is the difference? Oh, American pants like jeans or trousers or... What is slacks? I never understood what slacks are supposed to be. I'm guessing they're sort of just regular trousers that aren't jeans. And in the UK, it's your undercrackers, your grots, your tighty-whities, your unmentionables. Okay, yeah, it's sideways. I want to get the brick pattern correct. Which is that way. Okay, and then we can maybe build another one. Yes, good. So this area is now going to be our water collection area. Is there more? No, that's basically it. I'm just going to move all the things in there. It's going to make it a lot easier. On who? On me. So we'll take these guys off. We could probably, if we take off the water, actually use those boxes to move all the components around. That would be neat. So let's grab more water. You guys? 2, 3, and 4. Whoa, it's nice to be able just to harvest so much water all at once. I'm pretty sure some of these were... No, these are all full. Excellent. And we do need to drink. Can I slurp some water? Put the water inside me. Okay, cool. Excellent. So we're a little hungry. The SPF is a little bit of an issue, but we'll give this a tap and then tap. And we place up all of this stuff that's on the floor. Oh, well. What is going on? Is the fibrous are the fibrous leaves causing an issue? What is going on with my inventory? Interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, weird. All right. By putting it all in the by putting it all on the box, it doesn't mean that we have to have all the components. All the components in. Take all the components out in order to put them. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. Okay, fine. You can go away. I don't know why fibrous leaves are here. You can get on the floor. That's a little better. We're probably not gonna. Probably not gonna need you. Right, cool. That feels better. And then we can take the entire contents of the floor and put it into one of these. Or not. Okay, that I think it's actually easier just to break one and move it around rather than try and put it into boxes. That sucks, kind of. Inventory management. Well, why don't you build yourself one of the tool belts, the lock thing at the bottom of the screen? Because it doesn't work on the PC version of the game. We get to do cheeky things where we can... I'm just going to dump it all on the floor. Where we can straight up get free bricks, free resources. But we can't... Yeah, we can't use the tool belt. Or at least there's just no point in using the tool belt. It's very strange. So, as we're doing this, last time I did ask everyone a question. I asked them, where do you live and what do you do? Or more accurately, where do you live and what's an interesting thing about where you live? And people responded. And it's fascinating. I love finding out about, not just you guys, but about people in general. Like, finding out about other members of humanity. You can't learn about a country by listening to what's going on the news. You can't learn about a country by just looking on Wikipedia. You have to really talk to people. And by talking to people, you find out so much more about just, how people live, what their lives are like. Although, one of the things I tend to do is go on the Google Maps. I love Google Maps. And just put a pin in like Street View and look around. Oh boy, North America, the United States. Bloody massive. Huge. It's crazy how big North America seems. In fact, like places like Canada, anywhere that isn't the island that I live on. The island being the United Kingdom. 250 people per square kilometre. Is that a lot? That's quite a lot. I think it's actually more now since I looked up that stat. Which means in order to get lost in the wilderness, well, we don't have wilderness. In order to get lost, well, it's kind of hard to get lost. Like, really hard to get lost. I need to cool down. SPF, the sun is actually murdering us. Okay. Beep. We are now cool. A little bit cool. Right. Yo, that's still going down. Let's get in the sea. What is this going to cause us to do? Well, we have only a few more minutes before 3 o'clock, which means SPF is going to be not an issue. That's the sun protection factor. But until then, we're doing battle with the sun, found Nemo. That should be okay for us. Okay, cool. Let's run back. Yeah, it's hard to get lost in the UK. There's just so many people here, and I live in the countryside. I have owls that live nearby. The owls are super, super loud. They're just like, oh, hello, I'm an owl. Oh, what do you do? I sit in the top of a tree and scream. Neat. Is that good for you? Yeah, we have French owls or little owls. They're the same thing, basically. And they do like sitting in tops of trees and just absolutely screaming. It's like, why do they do that? If I knew, I would know, but I don't know. So yeah, they just do that. That's something they do. And the barn owl as well. Barn owls are huge as a creature. They are massive. In fact, what I'm going to do is probably use the water that we got to water some of these plants. Yeah, barn owls just kind of sit around being owls, and they don't care who knows. You see them during the day. They're just kind of like chilling, being giant birds, essentially. I think they're more like, well, they're probably like cats or Pomeranians or something, where they look bigger than they are. But once if you squish the feathers down, they're probably kind of tiny. Let's see. Takes a lot to water our plants. Okay, cool. But yeah, the owls and the horses and the... What else have we got? We got a lot of cows around here as well. Moo cows? Yep, moo cows. Alright. They just do moo cow things. Ah. I wonder if by rebuilding the still we actually get an extra unit of water. Like, by demolishing it and rebuilding it. Because don't they start with like a unit of water? I don't know. I don't know, Mr. Frodo. Bonk. Right, okay. Which means we got... How many stills did we have? It was 8, so this is 7. Okay. And then one more is 8. Okay. We have to build it slightly down. Dunk. Okay. Yeah. Ah. We haven't put any fuel in them. But they generate 1 fuel. So if you dismantle a still and then rebuild it, it just gains 1 water out of nowhere. Curious. So yeah, that's a neat little thing. I mean, it's probably not that useful unless you have hundreds of them. Boop. Right, so that is 8 stills. 3, 6, 7, 8. I think what we can now do is probably build all this stuff up. Now knowing that we can, in fact, just put foundations around the outside. What does this do? It just means that we got more space. Okay, cool. I don't know if we build... No, nothing's clipped into it. I don't know if we build this and then everything that's on the sand now gets stuck inside the foundation. It probably can happen, but I don't think it will. Right. Good. I'm thinking also, because these foundations are very low to the sand, kind of clipped into the sand, they might actually keep the crabs out. But we won't know for another 6 days until that crab respawns. 6 days? Yeah, crabs respawn every 6 days. Crabs, boars, giant boars, and snakes. 6 days. 3 days for sharks, though. So if you're on an island and there's 2 sharks swimming around and you kill both of them, you're going to need 3 days before they respawn. But wait, there's more. Yeah, someone was saying that the timer for sharks is... Oh. I think that built, but also our hammer just exploded. Yeah, I think the timer for sharks is dependent on when you first arrived at the island. There's some strange thing about sharks and how they actually operate. So what I'm going to do is probably have to chip these bits out. Do we have... oh, gosh. Do we have a lantern here? Oh, it's on the floor. So I think these bits can be chippity chopped out. And that allow... Yeah, these are all gathering water. Nice. Okay. So by just moving a bunch of empty stills, so we made sure they had no water in them and no fuel in them. So the fuel being fibrous leaves. And now we've got 8 units of water just out of nowhere as the sun goes down on what was a beautiful day in paradise. Now, what I'm hoping is that we get a little bit of rain. Also, there's 2 sticks over there. Just remember where they went. Yeah, a little bit of rain would be nice. so we could just fill those water stills up for free, but I don't know, well, we can't guarantee the rain's going to happen. So what we're going to do is pop all of that out, take our torch, flashlight, but it's a torch, and we are going to go and have a little bit of a sleep, because why would we not do that? So we'll run through the forest as the seagulls are just squawking overhead. Seagulls, well, they will turn to bats eventually, and the bats do in fact roost in trees. So if you go up to a palm tree and something just yeets out, legs it out, it's like, what do they do? What's the metaphor? What's the onomatopoeia? What's the sound of a crab flying? No, what's the sound of a bat flying? It's kind of like squeak squeak, I guess, like a mouse with wings. Right, good. Food and water situation, not a problem. So we will save and we will sleep. And we wake up and it's first thing in the morning. And you can tell because we didn't finish building the roof. Why did you not do that? So we can look out. I mean, the house, I'm actually super happy with how the house has turned out. It's really quite an interesting building. I like it. I really do like it. So we are going to need to get some food and we're going to need to get some water, but we know where there's a bunch of water. Some of it's in my pants. Some of it is in the bottles that we have on us. And some of it is in the ocean, but we can't drink that anymore. What do you mean drink it anymore? I mean, in the olden days, I was going to try and eat those binoculars. That ain't going to happen. In the olden days, you used to be able to take buckets of water from the sea and heat them up, and it would desalinate it. It used a fire in order to do the desalination process. But boop. Yeah, it was fine. It was a thing that we did. Unfortunately, that item doesn't exist anymore, nor do buckets. Buckets were removed from the game. Buckets were fun. You could put like a line of buckets on a beach and just... oh yeah, that's much better. You could put a line of buckets on the beach, and then when it rains, you could pick up all of the buckets. All the water in the buckets. It was fun. Okay, let's see. Nope. There's two sticks around here somewhere. There's one. Where did the other one go? I saw them! I saw them with my eyes. This is disconcerting. It's really hard to stay underwater. There's a flashlight in there. Flashlight? You said it! You said the flashlight! It's a torch. But, oh my gosh, I can't stay underwater. I'm too buoyant. And I also don't know where that other stick went. Alright, it's not an issue. I just like to make sure the physics objects are somewhere where we can find them. Okay, fine. Whip that out. There's some things that are now in the way. We could actually probably build some more water stills. That might be a thing that we could do. Why would we do that? I mean, well, we got 8. I guess we could pop one more. Oh, that is in the water though, but one more would be 9. Oh, there's the other stick. Oh, neat. It didn't go that far. So what we'll do is take the hammer and then build wood hovels. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why I keep going over there since we have the material in our pants to build them anyway. Yeah, we do. Do we want some sort of gate there? I don't know. That tree is going to be in the way. It looks like the problem might solve itself. Why? Well, this tree is in the way. Do we chop it down? Or do we just leave it open? Considering that the crabs can walk in here anyway, I think I might just leave it open. And then that becomes the gate, rather than chop the tree down. Ah, it's 4-dimensional thinking. Yeah, I'm quite happy. I'd rather have a tree than a weird-looking gate. Because we can't build a gate. We'd need to build a wall and put a door in it. and I think the crabs would just ignore that anyway. Because crabs do tend to ignore everything that we've done anyway. So pop this in. Probably could put some... Oh, I know what we could do. A hook. A hook there. And then, isn't there a... There is. There's a torch. Or a lantern even. Beep. Right. Cool. Where are the other lanterns? Oh, they are actually... Oh, okay. They are actually in places. Neat. What's in the box? Planks and bricks. Two things we don't actually need that much of. Okay, cool. So, we have not only moved all of our stuff, we've managed to move it in such a way that now we have a bunch of extra water. Neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free water from nowhere. 150 days survived. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is actually pretty sweet. So, in order to make another one, just to fill that area up, we would need 3 rocks. Well, we would definitely have cloth. 1 lashing, 1 palm frond, and okay, I think a lot of this might actually be on the beach. Ah. There is a yucca plant. Neat. Where's something you're not doing? What is that? Oh, you mean you want me to go up here? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this the thing you want? Just to look at the house? Just to look at the... It is a pretty house. It's much better than the house that was there. I think by having it wider than it was before and doing things with the roof and having the triangular tower on top rather than the square tower, and then having the light poles on top being asymmetrical, as if they were kind of aerials. Yeah, I think it looks so much nicer than it was before. I think we can still probably do something with the helicopter landing pad, and the Great White Bar and Grill is just a Great White Bar and Grill. Neat. We are going to need to build another water still though. I really want to get that done. You do? I really do. Let's do a jump.
Vanilla.
It's a chicken!
10 cups of flour. Oh, a little excessive, but all right.
You crazy little chicken!
Oh, one moment, James. Can I help you?
There is a chicken in your birthday wig!
What? Where?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so anyway, we need to build a water still. Got bits on the beach. Where are they going to be? Definitely need one of these. 0 servings, but it's on the beach. Definitely need one of these. And definitely need some rocks. Now, I do know that we picked up some rock. Yeah, we do have the space to do it. Okay, fine. In fact, we might actually need a box. Boop, boop. Okay. The one with the cloth in it, that'll do. So I will take 1 cloth and pop it in there, put that in there, put that in there. Neat. Do you have rocks? You have rocks? You have rocks? You have rocks? Nope. What about you? What about you? What about you? Ah, nope. This is getting... Oh, 2, 3, 4. I knew we picked them up. I always do. They're kind of useful. So everything except for... And there's a ominous thing missing. Everything except for the lashing. I think... I think... Just checking if we picked up the right box. I think there might be a lashing up here. I think we just walked past one. It'd be nice if we could just pick all the stuff up from a lashing. There we go. From the ground. Excellent, excellent. I think we have everything. Good. Good. So we can go back out and just fill that gap with another water collection thing. It's still not rained. There was a time when it would rain every single day that we were playing, and I think it was just a bug. Some people, I don't think, got any rain at all. And I think we just happened to have the opposite. There you go, water still. Now, can I put it here? I can. Okay, 9 water stills. Excellent. And that will absolutely generate another bit of water. So what we can do is probably just run around like a mad person and gather as much yucca. I wonder... Ooh, I wonder, because we cannot build farm plots on foundations. We could destroy these foundations and put in more farms. Or we could just leave it as it is. I kind of like it the way it is. I mean, that's a lot of water. And plus the 4 that are near the house. Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. Can we put another plot here, though? That is an excellent question. Do we have the planks to do it? Planks. Maybe. Ooh, maybe. Nope. I want to go to... Oh, I need a hoe. You can't build without a hoe. Okay, do we have... We have a hoe. There we go. Right, cool. Got our hoe out. Plank farming plot. We can, in fact, build one there. Another one there. Yeah, alright. Why would we do this? Trust me. Why would I trust you? Oh, we have the planks. Why would I trust you? I mean, that is an excellent point. Considering we've just built those 2 out of wood instead of metal. But here's the thing. We gotta find a yucca with a baby yucca on it. Oh, you're gonna build baby yuccas! Yeah, for more water. Yeah! So it's easier so we can get an extra 6 leaves. Although we don't think we technically need to do that. But we're gonna do it anyway. So why would we not do that? Run on the front of the farmhouse. We should really rebuild the roof on the farmhouse. It's just kind of weird that it's not... Well, it's got a hole in it. There's a hole in your roof. I know. It is most disconcerting. Also, I don't entirely know if we can fuel all of our water stills. So what does this mean? Well, it probably means we can either go exploring, or we can carry on building things on the house. Ah, like that. Just... I like little things like this. Having a boat and it's just like up on the sand. Yeah, I like it. I like stuff like that. So some of these yuccas have already been beaten up a little bit. We got the two that we need. 2 baby yuccas that we need. Where around here? Zigzagging around. Oh, there's another one there. You a tap. So 6, 12, 18. I think that's how it works. 24. How many are we going to need? 9 times 4 is 36. So we would need 36 leaves in order to fuel every single one of our stills. How can you do that? Oh, well, yeah, that's a little trick. Like, hold out your fingers in front of you. All 10 little fingers. And to do your 9 times table, 1 times 1 9 is, and then you put your little pinky down, and it's 9. You got 9 fingers left. And then 2 times 9, and it's the next finger in, and that gives you 18, because 1 finger goes down, and you count before and after the fingers. 3 times 9, and the next finger goes down, and it's 27. Like, you can do your 9 times table on your fingies really quickly. Ah, there's a little tip for anyone who didn't actually know that. So 24 plus 9 is a lot. Yeah, good, excellent. So we'll go back and just fuel everything up. Yeah, neat. Gonna beat that up. Okay, cool. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We should probably not fuel them all the way up, thinking about it. That might be easier not to do that, but sure. Can we fuel the middle one up? Yeah, we can. 2, 3, and 4. Has someone got fuel? Yes. So these two don't have fuel all the way up. Okay, fine. But wait, there's more. Of course there's more. So what we'll do is we'll take that and put that in there, and that and put that in there, and then juice that up. Cool, excellent. So, oh, we could tippity top those up just using the things that are around here. Yes, let's do it. I'll do it. Okay, so we have a farm plots which have enough stuff to keep us all. There we go. There we go. Our farm plots have enough food to keep us going for a while. We got potatoes, we've got PP, we've got ajuga, we've got all the fruits. And now, introducing yucca. So once the yucca is grown, it'll give us more fibrous leaves and we can turn those into fuel for a fire. We can turn them into water. We can turn them into lashings. We can do so much more with them. So that will give us 12 fibrous leaves per harvest. Neat. Excellent. We got potatoes for food and or fuel, and nine water stills, which create 4 water per still, which means we should get, what, 9 times 4 is 36. So when all of these have absolutely just run through their cycle of giving water, we'll have 36 water per full fuel load. But wait, there's even more. I mean, we got another 4 stills on the other side of the island. So that should be enough to water all our plants and allow us to use water to go exploring, which is pretty neat. Good, I think that's completely sorted out. Everything is a lot more tidy than it was before. I think the farm area is probably actually more secure than it was before, given that crabs are walking underneath the foundations. I think they're going to have a harder time getting in now if they respect the walls. They shouldn't be able to clip onto the foundations, so everything is looking much more organised. Excellent, good. Good, that was a long one, but I'm glad we could get to this point. I'm going to leave it here for the time being. If you got to this point in the video, then, I don't know, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I mean, it's good. Button makes you feel good, just hit it. And I think sometimes, the first time you say subscribe, I think the button does a little flash, so you might have to rewind and see if it does it. If you want notifications, dingle the bingle. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.